Hey everyone, and welcome back to the return of Building Bridges, my FIFA 17 Road to Glory series. It's going to be a brand new one on my channel to go alongside RGSFC and the official Road to Glory. And as you can see this year, we're starting off with the Ultimate Team intro on a brand new account. Well, not completely brand new. I went on it last year and got up to level 8 or something. I don't know why. Probably for some sort of tutorial video or how to start Ultimate Team or something. But basically, we're on level 8, we've got a few free packs on it, so it's not completely from scratch, but I think those free packs will indeed help us really progress in this series. It is going to be absolutely sick. Make sure you watch all of it, because this is literally the best start to a series I think I've ever had on my channel, so please watch all of it. I know it's a little bit long, but as you can see here, we start off. This is a starter pack team we've been given. It's decent. We got a few decent players in, and we got that centre mid and the left wing Jota, and then Shenenikov as the left back. And yeah, we will be seeing about what we do with all of them. But as you can see, this is basically what the starter pack team looks like. As you can see, it comes up with a little title update before we get into the game and everything, before we start really playing. And yeah, guys, I'm just really excited to get into it. Now, Foot Champions is something that I really want to take part in this FIFA. I don't really do it on my Road to Glory account because I don't know. I kind of gave up on it, but I really want to start doing it again on this series. I think it's going to make it a little more entertaining than just smashing out divisions. Really keep some of the activity high in the series. So if there are certain requirements that we cannot just go with our Chelsea team with, then we will be making other hybrid teams to make sure we can enter it. As you can see here, we would usually just start off with that reward pack, but we do need to have 2 all players packs, so that's smooth. That will help us out, but this is what everyone gets at the start of FIFA if you're on PlayStation 4. It's a decent pack. It's Velasco. There will be a few gold bronze players who will need help us going forward, like some of the Germans, and actually pick up a few players in that pack that we actually go ahead and use. So yeah, not a bad pack at all. We will of course just be sending out all of them to the club. I don't know why I did it like this, but basically what I'm going to go ahead and do it now is basically open 3 of the packs, and then I'll go through the rules of the series right now actually while these packs are rolling. So, we have to attempt to win Division 1 by only trading, not buying coins, and the way we have to do this is by buying every single Chelsea player on the game. Informs, gold players, silver players, bronze players, 52 rated bronze players, they will be coming into the club. As you can see, there are more packs being opened in the background, but that is the entire aim of this. We will indeed have a checklist that will be ticking off as we go ahead and sign players, but the rules are that we cannot of course put any money onto the game. It's literally all through trading, playing games, opening packs, hardcore Road to Glory, except it's all around Chelsea. Based on I did this on FIFA 50, I did Building Barca, so those of you Building Barca fans back for this year will be loving the return of this series. And yeah guys, I know that went really well last year, considering we couldn't get any of the MSN. We literally nearly won Division 1, which is absolutely fantastic, playing that Alex did out at right wing. But as you can see, hopefully I've gone through the rules of the series well enough. We basically can't use any coins, any money, and we will indeed be trying to buy every Chelsea player on the market. Get the stadium, whack it into the club for now, don't make it active. We get the Viewmaster, which is scrolling through your team, and then I basically went and put 4 German centre backs together to get some green links to get this lone player pack, which I think is 75 to 80 rated. We get Regani. He's decent. He hasn't got a lot of pace, but he has got really good defending stats. He could come in handy if we decide to go down the Italian route. So we go and head a whack him in the club. Even without chemistry, he will be pretty good for us. And we also get that Spanish manager in there, which isn't too bad at all. Few kits, although we probably won't need them because we will be getting the Chelsea ones very soon. Change the club name, already done this really. Building Bridges doesn't actually fit, so it's just going to be Chelsea FC and Che as the abbreviation basically. So yeah, that's that one done, and of course we do need to get a reward for that. This is actually going to be just a bronze pack actually, and yeah guys, we will indeed be diving into it and seeing what we get. As you can see, we do need to get a rare player. Isn't he going to be add-on from Malaga? Will he feature? I'm not sure, but what I've got coming up for you guys now is indeed the checklist. As you can see, there is every single Chelsea player on FIFA 17 right now on this checklist. So basically one of the web apps, so it's completely official, not going on Foothead in case I missed anyone out. Literally every single player that's on Chelsea, at Chelsea in FIFA is on this checklist. You'll be able to see the column informs in order of rating, but basically I will not be adding score building challenge cards on there basically because you can't actually get them. They're completely expired by now, so they're not going to be on the checklist. And plus I find they're really expensive considering they're not even that good, especially for some other people like Willian who has a score building challenge, but he's also got good inform in there too, so I don't really see the point in that happening. But that's basically how the checklist looks. We'll be checking people off as we go along. I do indeed believe we do make a signing today, so that of course will indeed unlock a checkpoint for us as the video progresses. Sorry boys, but that is basically how the checklist looks. We've got everyone on there. As you can see, there is a hell load of Chelsea players on the game right now, and of course there may indeed be more added coming, as it is indeed the January transfer window. This is a team I put together, not using a lot of the bronze gold players I packed, guys. I don't actually know why, but I just stuck this team together and just went in with it. It's got 83 chemistry, 67 rating, and I just thought, why the hell not? Let's go ahead and dive into some division. As well as you can see here, we got 100 coins, online season, ready to go, level 8. Everything is officially ready for us. We've built our team together, and we are basically ready to try and start getting into some divisions game. Now, the reason this video is really long is because I play 4 games, attempting to win all 4 of them, so I can go straight up out of Division 10 within the first episode. I know that might seem a little bit rushed, but that's what we went with. He's got a pretty useless team back from Smolnikov and Sanabria up front, and also Traore on the right mid. But I start off horribly here. As you can see, my goalkeeper, I soon realised I couldn't actually let any shots get away because of that reason. That was honestly an issue. He actually couldn't save anything. As you can see, he gets forward again here. His players literally had no energy, but that didn't even matter. He gets a shot away. And I will also add to you guys before we just watch the highlights basically, and I'll add a few things. I actually show one highlight a game, so one highlight that isn't a goal, each half in the game. So there'll be 2 normal highlights and the rest will just be goals. So throughout this video there'll be just 8 highlights, I believe, and then there will indeed be the rest of it, just all the goals I get. As you can see here, we get a penalty, shoot it, and that now goes down as one of the highlights for the half because it didn't go in. We get another chance here though, balls inside, it's Peñalba who gets the goal finally. We make it 2-2, and then eventually here we get through and Mool shoots. And as you can see, the really good save there. Ball comes in to Moreno from the header, does well, and Derm gets up there. He isn't the tallest of lads, but that is a fantastic towering header to finally turn this game on its head. This guy was not even very good, so it was really coming for us. And as you can see in the 65th minute here, Moreno gets it and literally just ends these guys' careers. This guy, Moreno, was superb for me, and as you can see, the guy ends up having enough quitting. And we get 401 coins, basically 400 coins in the bank there. Dominated him really. First 3 points on Division 10 coming our way. As you can see here, back in the menus, Bradley Collins, isn't he going to be the first guy we're signing after that goalkeeper? Just ridiculous of performance. I thought this will be a really good place to start. Not going to be signing Beanie just yet, even though he is 52 rated, a little lower rated starting from the bottom. We are just going to be getting Bradley Collins involved. We will indeed get everyone later, so don't matter which order I do it in. But as you can see here, Collins actually doesn't indeed mean he gets the check mark on the checklist. First one down, plenty more to go. He also gets the kit number that he's for Chelsea right now, actually. He's number 42 for us, so he gets that kit number, of course. And as you can see here, we have indeed gone and completed all of the manager tasks, apart from out with the old, to basically try and improve some of our coin amount. We've basically gone ahead and done all of that. We've got a few loan players with it, so I'll show you guys what the team is indeed looking now for game number 2 that we are about to dive into. As you can see, a few things have changed. The formation's changed. We brought a lot of new players in, like that Silver guy, 2 new centre-backs in Boateng and a Story. Boateng fits perfectly, actually, and I got him on a little loan reward. Coming up against this one, he's got Kuhn in goal, Alexandro left-back, Demayo, Brasinski, and then a few other players who I think I would have known the names of if I hadn't skipped through it so quickly. Moreno breaks them down inside 8 minutes. Really good finish, this. But this game was honestly ridiculous. Of course, I'm only showing one highlight per half, but basically I was honestly all over this guy, and it was unbelievable how little goals I scored. If that isn't a handball, I don't know what it is, but the goal comes back to us anyway. We still can't finish it. It was honestly getting ridiculous at how close we were getting. And then he goes and does that. At this point, I was laughing because it was actually kind of ridiculous. I mean, I wish I'd shown you the stats at halftime. I think it was like 19. It was something ridiculous. But as you can see here, this guy was messing around all game. It took us to the 60th minute to finally make it 2-1. It was literally ridiculous, this game. He actually had like one shot and one shot on target. I think I'll show you at the end of the stats, actually. They were ridiculous. Get free here with Moreno. Hits off the post, but it's Demayo, actually, an own goal there, who bundles it over the line in the 77th minute. So we do need to make it 3-1, which was still, it should have been like 7. It was ridiculous. But you know what, I don't actually really care. A win's a win. We had the opportunity here to make it 4-1 though, as Moreno comes through, taken down on the penalty area, and that's 2 penalties in 2 games. And as you can see, he steps up here, shoots, and it's another save. This time an even better one, I think, and he just calmly plays it out. But it isn't a 3-1 win. Ridiculous how it wasn't more. I mean, look at this. 2 shots, 1 on target, Metar, 26 and 12. Dominated possession. It was incredible. And a lot of those 26 shots are post shots. So this was ridiculous, but I didn't actually mind. A win's a win. 6 points in the division. Now we go into our club. We got a lot of players we got from those free packs. I said they would help us. So we put 5 of them up on the transfer list. We get Tosic, Dos Santos, Vercutre, and then we also get Duches and also Hernandez. So all of those guys are going to be going onto the transfer list. They will be sold at a later date, and I'll show you them selling on next episode. We got a few coins now, after a few of them actually end up selling, so we go ahead and get all of the Chelsea items. We're going to get the Chelsea badge, so that does need now become active. The Chelsea away kit, which I bought here for only 200 coins, which was absolutely fantastic. So we go ahead and whack that one on too. Very excited to get that one involved. Nice little away kit we've got there this year. And then, as you can see in a minute, we follow it up by seeing a Chelsea kit for 400 coins. I mean, you can probably get them for like 250, but I actually couldn't find it. There's too much scrolling. Would have got kicked off the market. And as you can see, we go ahead and make that the active home kit, which is absolutely fantastic. So now we've literally completely kitted up with Chelsea stuff. But we're not finished there. Stamford Bridge coming home for just 350 coins. Really excited to get that one involved. Nice little stadium there to replace the Al Jaid Stadium. As you can see, we come back out with the old is indeed now completed because we sold one, like at least one of those guys that I listed up. I'll show you, of course, all of them selling on next episode. Again, the pack there was only a 75 to 80 rare player, but we do need to get Schmelzer, basically just a better version of Derm. So I was really tempted to just shove him in the team. As you can see, we get a few more stuff like fitness and the hungry stuff. Of course, probably won't be using it, but what this does mean is that we do indeed get this premium gold pack waiting for us. And I was just thinking, let's just open it, get a few more players. It's completely untradeable. I see that flare, and I'm like, what in the actual shithorse has just happened? An 83 rated informed Jermaine just pops up in my pack, and even my Elgato can't deal with it. I mean, thank God it doesn't glitch out too much, so you guys can still see what I'm on about. But as you can see, I click on it as first owner. It's untradeable. We get Benteke in there too, and Negredo. These are awesome players. Unfortunately, the Elgato's a little laggy here, but I couldn't believe it, lads. This series was just, it was too perfect how it was starting off, and I was honestly buzzing to use some of these players. Whilst we don't have any Chelsea players, I thought, I really want to try out some of these cards, like some of these sick cards are packing, so I just forgot about the chemistry. Well, I kind of didn't in the midfield, but apart from that, I built a bit of German, and then I just absolutely whacked out the best team I could. We got Benteke and Jermaine up there on like 4 chem, 3 chem or something. But I really wanted to try out Jermaine and also Benteke, some of these sick players that we have like Boateng and stuff. So I whacked that incredibly good team together, bronze benched it to try and get some low rating, and we come against this useless team. He's only got like Piscini at right back, and then Papadopoulos in centre mid, and then another guy in centre mid. And we cut him open in the 14th minute, as you can see there, with Christian Benteke. But unfortunately, after this, something very bad happens, and he basically he stopped playing from like the 30th minute or something. After this attack, he actually just stops playing. We get a shot with Benteke, nearly goes in. But like from the 30th minute onwards, I don't know if he got called for tea or something, but he was gone. We get one with Jermaine there, but it was unbelievable how difficult it is to score against a guy who isn't playing. It is actually so difficult. I don't know, the AI is actually really decent at defending. We're basically taking long shots here, but it honestly takes ages to get through the game because of all the goal kicks. They literally take like a minute each time because, of course, he's not controlling it, and EA just waits till like a minute to take it and then also kicks it. But he had one shot, 0 on target. Of course, he wasn't playing. We dominated it. 3 wins out of 3. Bit of a boring game, but we do indeed take the victory. And I got, of course, goals for Jermaine and Benteke, who both impressed on their debuts. We come back again, wanting to whack in with another game with this team. Everyone's a little tired, some of those German midfielders are, but I'm going to whack a squad fitness card on after. And then this team, we come against like a back-to-front team. Like, everyone's in the wrong positions. It looked like some sort of challenge, but this game was honestly very violent. We get the goal here with Jermaine in just a 2nd minute, which is absolutely sick. That's 2 goals for him now. We then whack one down line, Jermaine's pace, gets him onto it, squares it back, Benteke's there, inside 9 minutes there, making it 2-0, and of course he does his trademark celebration with that little thing he does with his legs and his hands. Don't know why he's got red gloves, but we just go with it. Benteke gets another hit, this time it's on 11 minutes, so 3-0 up now. This guy was useless. At least he was playing though, so it was actually enjoyable. He was doing silly things like running out with his defenders. I mean, you can't give me opportunities like that, especially not a Jermaine shot. He just wallops one in for I think his 3rd goal now, so he was absolutely dancing. And yeah, guys, we were honestly really enjoying ourselves here. Benteke gets another one, he shoots, he scores, 5-0 now. It was getting excessive. I didn't even care though. I really wanted to make it 10 and get a few goals on these guys' records because of course they're untradeable. We're never going to get rid of them. 36 minutes played now. Jermaine makes it 6. Absolutely dominating. Had a bit of a dry patch, but then it decided to go back at it. I was wondering whether to make it 5-0 each half, but then thought he's actually probably going to rage quit. So let's try and make it 10 in this half. Benteke gets one. Then as you can see here, we come through on goal again and sweat it over to Benteke, who doesn't need to score again. Absolutely fantastic finish there. And yeah, guys, of course, he does his classic celebration. As you can see, half-time, and yeah, it was honestly disgusting what was going on right now. Yeah, he's gone, basically. We were honestly demolishing him. My front three there got 10s. The rest of everyone got like 9s. Apart from Bradley Connors got like a 7.5. It was ridiculous how bad this guy was at FIFA. But you know what? We take the 9-0 win. We do indeed make it 4 wins out of 4. The perfect start to the series. I mean, we packed it in for like a free pack from the manager tasks. I mean, we've signed a player. We bought all the Chelsea items. We're winning every game we play. We've got a nice squad. We're selling players. We packed good players in our free packs. We can sell them, get good coins, make so many signings next episode, and our team will indeed be incredible. Nearly got 5k. That'll be pushed over once a few of the more of the guys sell. But for now, thank you guys for watching the first episode. It has been fantastic. Drop a like on it if you have enjoyed it. I'll be back next Thursday, I think, for another episode. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, peace out.